punk rock food for thought. For thoughts. If the Trump assassination, it was proven, obvious, just like this other guy that we just watched get assassinated with all the Charlie Kirk. Okay, now the Trump thing, the ear thing, they buried him for like a minute, and we all listened while they got the ketchup ready and put the ketchup on the ear, because when he went under in the dog pile of Secret Service, he had no blood on the ears, but he hit this, and then the blood pack in his hand palm didn't burst, so it fucked up. Like the other Charlie Kirk thing, it all fucked up, all over the place. Fuck up. Then the agents on the side calling out the numbers and all that stuff. Okay, all those fucked up. Yep, ready, hold. Okay, punk rockers, where are you? Whether you like Rancid, whether you're whatever, you're Blink 182, you're punk rock. Okay, where are you guys? You guys are supposed to be able to discern this stuff. I'm fucking 64. I've been doing this since 17, 18. Before that, because I was reading the Inquirer, I was listening to Dr. Demento. That's the first punk rock is on Dr. Demento. Way before punk, in 74, 75. Dr. Demento. Because I'm looking for the bloopers. Where's the bloopers? Inquiring minds want to know. We're traveling. What am I going to grab? I'm at the airport. You got seconds. You got to get on the plane. Inquirer, Star, Rolling Stone, any music magazines, interviews. They didn't have Skateboarder at the airport back in the day. We have enough. We have connections for those. But we're going to go travel, and we want to catch up on what's going on. Hey, what's going on in the world? The inquiring minds want to know. We want to know the dirt. Okay, the Jerry Springer, the Joe Dirt. So, I mean, when I was skateboarding with all these guys that you read about and all this stuff, don't you think that it's pretty rad that I would know the insight and be able to talk all through the years? I'm the guy who spit in Mike Smith's helmet. I remember hawking a big old loogie in that helmet. But in all the other stuff, Brian Patch and Jules, all that stuff. Stuff before that, 10 years before that. Okay, Paul Hackett killing his mother. The first fucking gnarly thing that ever happened to the skateboarders, put us on the map, but tragically. Then the Gator thing was the next one. The next one was the Jay thing. Jay Adams murders a black guy at Okie Dogs in Hollywood. And then 2 or 3 years later, it gets exonerated because somebody coughed up something and somebody ratted out somebody, and they said, oh shit, 3 years of your life, Jay, but we're gonna let you free until we catch you on the next one. And then wasn't one of them a grenade, like somebody set him up with a grenade at the airport? No one talked about it, but that was like 3 years. On the last one, nobody can keep up. I mean, we got the Papa's brothers, we got the what's his name? I hung out with them in Hawaii. Santa Cruz gave him that tool board. He had a kid, got killed, a junkie girlfriend. Can't think of his name. Can you guys help me out? I was with him in 2011 on the OJ's tour. He has a skateboard. Can't think of his name because he really never did anything. He had a kid that got killed. I think he got drowned. But he had a girlfriend, and there's junk involved, heroin. To the Papa's brother, there was a girl, the heroin thing. Gator thing, there was a girl, drugs. The club, you're not in the club. Hit on the head from the club. So you don't the club steal a car. Grand Theft Auto. The club. So a lot of voodoo, a lot of other skaters that died. The guy in Australia, the one kid in Germany, up a 5-story balcony.
Neil
That
Heading.
sounded horrible.
Neil
the
Heading.
one kid, Cross, he was
Neil
out in Australia with
Okay.
another guy on the motorcycle. So there's a lot of stuff that's happened in the skateboarding world. And I think you have to be careful about what or who you talk about because of this, because I've never had to be careful. I would always, at the next powwow, you know, you go to the other kids that we all went to school. I would go to the other pros that I can hang out with in the shallow end, or I got to do time. We're all going to contests. We got to hang out around the same hotels 1 week before any contest. So everyone goes to food together and hang out, drinks together, smokes together. You learn who to hang out with. Then events happen, and then you're going to be hanging out with these people, and shit's going to happen. So it's been a whole fucking world, long fucking dramatic skateboarding, politics. Jackass got in there, Tony Hawk got in there. These people are richer than Hollywood actors and Hollywood people, and politicians more popular, able to go to the White House, hang out with Obama and stuff like that. Skateboarding in the White House. We made it to the Olympics. I don't know what kind of business goes along with that, but apparently a lot, because I did used to know a lot of VCs. Those are people that invest in guys like me that have tons of ideas, you know, like Silver Star. They call me up and they have a distro and they need a company to start. Stat Socks, Skull Candy, which skate company? Circle A, which one? Magic, put them on the map. It doesn't matter. But the VCs have the money, and those are the guys that I would be like, hey, fucking knock, I got all these fucking balance boards, and let's fucking make some money. You got the distro, let's fucking go. And we'll talk about where let's have a powwow, and where are these gonna get made? How are they gonna get made? Can we put some other skaters to work? Can we make them here? That used to be an option. Now you'd have to be like, you'd have to sell it to China. Can't even say it anyway anymore. So I'm just sitting here talking out of my neck, saying hello to everybody, trying to let you get to know me. Obviously a lot of people don't. They just think I'm a shit talker. I talk shit, I always have. Punk rocker, we were shit talkers. That was our license to fucking drive reckless through this whole fucking thing, with the sign saying, look, I'm a punk rocker. Get out of my fucking way. I mean what I say. Anyway, alright, checking out. Wait.